Hey, everybody. Michelle is back. Yes, I seem to always be running out of time on my phone. Mm. Anyway, I probably just need to do whatever I need to do. So I just want to come back and make some clarifications again on the instructions. Now, all because we got these instructions in effect, it doesn't mean that people are going to still not get wiped out from natural disasters, even carriers. All right, just need to make this very clear. We It doesn't mean that we're not going to be hit by disasters where people are being wiped out, including carriers. Okay, so but again, we reincarnate, and based on where the carrier is in their vibrational, that'll determine what's going to happen for them. And chances are they're probably going to be on back on one. And the reason why I say that, and this is all symbolic, by the way. Don't be so literal. Just think energy, symbolic energy. The thing is that I have constantly said, and everybody else throughout space and time, is about your beliefs. It's about your beliefs, your faith, and your supernatural. That is what's keeping you from raising your vibrational. All right, but that's and your righteousness, most importantly, your righteousness. But hey, if that makes you feel good to hold on to all that stuff, that's fine. It could be yours until the end of time, for all I care. But you'll be on planet one dealing with it with everybody else and their faith and their beliefs, their supernatural and their righteousness. So all of you will be just competing together while you do deja vuing all the time. So you'll be a big family there on planet one yourself. You because all shapes and sizes and colors will be there. So there'll be enough diversity there for you to continue with your righteousness, continue with your faith, continue with your beliefs and your supernatural. So, like I said, this is free will. You can do whatever you want, all of us. But I'm talking more so to the time travelers because, whew, I mean, it's not that we're tired, but, we want some results from our efforts as well. All right, like I said, we signed up for this. We signed up to help. We signed up to be a part of this mission. And so we want to see some results as well in our efforts because that's the only way you can measure it is from results. So everything seems good as because I just listened to the video. Everything seems cohesive and makes sense and is logical and rational and reasonable according to me. Now, everybody else, you have to decipher what I said in the instructions on your own. And like I said, when you go, you try to decipher it, and when it's time to meditate, you need to shut up. Shut the stop talking. Yeah, I don't want to say shut up to anybody, but shut the noise is what I was possibly saying. But it's more so, yeah, just kind of. And so when you're doing meditation, for those of you new at this, and if thoughts come in, let them come in. Just it's like see them flowing, see them floating away, and then get back to the fix. If you see another thought, see it floating, see it flowing away, get back. So you're gonna be doing that quite often, and that's natural. You need to understand that. Don't be trying to force anything. Just if you're gonna be in a lotus position, you want to be in the most comfortable spot as you can. Because sometimes you can be thinking you're gonna be sitting there 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's an hour. So you should probably put a timer if you're new to this, so that you can so you don't become overwhelmed, because you will, and be obsessive about it. There are obsessive people meditating. They're just obsessive, meaning they just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there, and they see no results. But so you don't want to be obsessive. You don't need to be going out buying this and buying that, and making a big deal out of it. All you're doing is sitting down or sitting on. That's all you're doing. Like I said, you can lay down too, and when you're laying down, as long as your head is facing north and your feet south, you're fine. You can do that too, and then that way you can watch the air go in and out of your chest and stuff like that. So be creative with that, but not as obsessive and fanatical, where you need to be. And I heard someone say kill the ego. No, you don't ever want to say you want to kill the ego. You need your ego. Your ego is what presents you to the world and protects you. Your ego protects you. Okay, like I said, when my ego comes out, my ego is going to be swinging if I need to protect me and people I love, if I can. I definitely will protect my wife, my future wife, but I can't protect billions of people. So you don't want, and that's what your ego is for. Your ego is to protect you. So if you take your ego away, that's being very extreme, and you make yourself vulnerable. This stuff I'm doing is making me vulnerable, but my ego is here to protect me, symbolically, energy. So you don't want to kill your ego. So this kind of that's that extremeness stuff that we got to just empty that out of our brain, and as if we're starting over. If you got all these extreme rituals and stuff in your mind, dump it out, start over. Because that's what reincarnation does as well. It allows you to dump it out and start over. Upload some, dump out the other, reincarnate. Because when you do die, you're supposed to stay in the beyond a certain amount of time, but we screw that up too. I think it's if you die when you're 80 years old, you're supposed to spend 1.52. You're supposed to divide that by 1.52, and that tells you how long you're supposed to be in the beyond. But we're reincarnating. I think they said maybe at 20 years. Someone has died 20 years ago, and that person is reincarnated. And I can think of one person in particular. He's a but anyway, I won't say that, but he's definitely a reincarnation. He was a back in the 90s. He was he was royalty in the music scene. Hip hop, and yeah, he reincarnated back. And guess what? The same thing happened to the personality that reincarnated from that particular uh, lineage or spirit form. Anyway, so entertainment purposes only. I think, like I said, if I have any more information to provide, y'all know what's gonna fucking happen. I definitely will be back. I don't care if it's Monday or not. I'm gonna be back. So anyway, everybody, show love to yourself, and then peace and love to everybody else. And let's get through this, okay? And I'll bring up some more stuff later. Peace and love.